gonna give y'all some time to get on the screen and come in. We live on my Instagram today. We live on Tasha Instagram today. So we live at Vanity79 on Instagram. Ballsy78 on Instagram. We are on the Tasha Talk Live page. We're on Tasha's Facebook page. We're gonna upload it to YouTube. So we just adding more things every week. We add. Let me see what we got here. See if I get them close and see. Y'all come on in. We're gonna give y'all some time. Come through. We're gonna give y'all some time, and if you can't watch it right now live, you can always go back and watch it later. About to go live. How long we got left? How long we got left, DJ?
About 2 minutes in.
About 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. About a minute left. How long we got left, DJ? Tasha, about to come on in. I'm good. Yeah, give me a water. Thank you. About to go live. We live. We about to get started. That's what's about to happen. We're just giving y'all a little time. This time till we run down our little song.
Hi guys, welcome.
We got so many things going on right now. We got so many cameras. We getting ready though, y'all. We getting ready. We adding new stuff every week.
Yes.
We getting ready.
Yes. So we slide that comment on this big one to the side. Which one? On the big camera. You slide right? Click on it. No. Leave it there. Leave it there. Yeah, that's it, right? Because I need to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we getting it together. We almost ready. About 30 second countdown to lift off. That's what we about. Give y'all a few little minutes. Let me see what we got. We about to come. We about to give y'all a good show. Just making sure everything right. Everything right.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. I don't know where the energy coming from, but it's Monday. It's Monday and we finna kick it off.
It's Monday.
I don't even want to start sweating with my trace. Girl, are you ready? You ready?
We ready, guys.
Take one, action.
All right.
All right, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome to Tasha's Talk along with Kirstin here. We are here on show 4, round 4.
Episode 4.
Streaming from multiple
platforms.
areas. We're growing. But this is what you're going to get real life, real women, real answers.
Real talk.
Oh, shucks.
That's where we at.
Yeah.
That's where we at. That's where we at with it. That's where you're going to get it, though. That's
This is
right.
where you're going to get it.
That's where
it's
you're
getting
gonna
better.
get it.
Show 4, guys. We are so happy to have you guys tuning in. We have had so many new people joining us and hearing about us. You got to start somewhere to make it somewhere. And we're not going to stop. It's just getting good. We're getting in really, really good with everything. Thanks again to my ride along.
Yes.
She always so amazing and helpful. She
Thank you.
always showing up and showing out. I made her proud today because I had the studio ready.
She had
100.
I didn't have to do nothing but put my phone on the thing.
We
I was
graduated.
like, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We graduated.
All right.
So once again, thank you guys for joining us. We have a great show coming up for y'all today. Make sure y'all like, share, and comment. Also, she told y'all we all over. She advertised all of that, and we will be moving to YouTube so y'all can play back whenever y'all want to and search us and share all over the world. We have friends everywhere now, and we thank them for following us as well. So to get things started here,
We're starting on Monday.
oh my God,
Ready?
on Monday, April 19th, 7 p.m. It's 7:05, but we're about to get started here. So first off, I want to talk about how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Great
It's
weekend?
Monday. Weekend was good. Quick weekend passed by pretty fast.
Yes.
But it was a good weekend, an exciting weekend. I was able to go out of town this weekend. Had a nice time out of town. Was able to see some family members that we don't get to see too often.
Good.
So that was good. So I did enjoy my my little out of town quick trip.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice. Few events, things happen, ups and downs and highs and lows, but it was nice all in all. It's life. How was your weekend?
My weekend was great. Busy, busy, busy. No days off, y'all. And I really tell y'all, the hashtag is so real.
Yeah.
I'm never off.
So
I do sleep. I work, then I open season for snowballs.
First weekend for that?
First weekend for snowballs. Yesterday was our first opening season for snowballs. Cool Creation Snowballs. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, guys. Like, share. It was great. It was great. We did a 1-year-old birthday party in Baton Street.
Okay.
Thanks, Time, for booking us. Opening season for us. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. We really appreciate it. Beautiful, beautiful backyard party for a 1-year-old. But it was so glad the weather was amazing. They had some sunshine. Great weather for snowballs. Adults loved them. The kids loved them.
That's great.
So I did that. Started off. So I was off from clinic, but always working. Always working.
No days off. That's
no days off.
No days off. It's really not. It's really not any days off. It's not any days off.
No, totally no days off. So, with that being said, we both great. We're here. Can't complain. Happy to be alive. As we want to make sure we reach out and pray and let everybody know that we're praying for everyone out there. As well as Corey Gaucher's family. Our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Also, the young man who got shot not long ago, to the officer and his family as well. They both need prayers on both ends. And also the guys in Fouchon, right? Am I pronouncing that right?
That's right, Fouchon.
I've got Creole, but I'm like, Fouchon.
Where you from? You from Bashford?
Yes, I'm from Bashford, baby.
You from Bashford?
Check Bay Thibodeau, La Fouchon. I got it. So Fouchon, Molaison.
And you can say Molaison, you can say Fouchon.
So Fouchon, the boat that capsized over down in Fouchon, prayers to them, and hopefully they recover everyone from that incident.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Right?
The weather.
Man.
It was a lot of rain last week. We want to make
crazy.
sure we touch on our little quick current events, something different for us.
Right.
But the rain, it was a lot. I'm not complaining, one bit, God, but it was a lot of rain.
It was.
Challenging. Did you run across any challenges with the weather? I did. So I'm going to ask you first.
I did. So last week weather event, I won't say it was unexpected because the weather people did tell us that the event was coming.
Yes.
I don't know if we just don't listen.
They did.
I mean, I can remember seeing them saying something about at least 20-something mile-an-hour winds.
Yes.
And I thought about it like, okay, that's not bad because, we have hurricanes worse than that.
Yes.
And nothing happens. So, but for this particular event, the day when it was really, really windy, I'm on my way back home from work. I get home and my entire shed is on top of my neighbor's roof. Right?
Wow.
The whole thing then came up off the ground, off the platform that it's sitting on. It's on my neighbor's roof. Everything is exposed, and everything that's inside the shed is getting wet. So I actually had inside of my shed like a storage bin full of pictures and stuff because I really don't have no place to put all that in my house. So it's all there for later when I move into my next home. I want to pull it all out. Almost everything got ruined. You can never replace those memories, right? So I want to say if I had 100 pictures, I was able to save 30. And just going through the pictures is like, oh, I remember when my baby was this small. I remember when my baby was this small. I remember when my oldest one was this small. I don't have all them pictures anymore. So the ones that I was able to save, I do plan on getting them restored.
Yes.
So I did have a little damage. Fortunately, it didn't do too much damage to my neighbor house. Thank God. The fence saved it.
Right.
But it was crazy. It was a crazy event because that shed had been with us for a long time. We had parties in that shed. One of my friends actually lived in that shed for a weekend when she was kicked out of her house. So it was a shed that got a lot of memories.
Great memories.
Right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, the shed is gone. The pictures are gone. But I mean, we'll replace the pictures. I hated to see that happen.
Yeah.
But that was one of the events that happened to me from the storm.
Rain,
We weren't thinking That little wind could do that, but I mean, it tore some stuff
Yeah.
up. It really did. What about you? You had anything?
Yeah, the tornadoes that hit locally was crazy.
Oh, so
Like,
they had. I didn't even know they had that.
here,
I didn't
yeah.
even know.
We had a lot of stuff in the Ascension Parish.
Oh,
Hail
I
that was
didn't even know.
ridiculous. Sorry for anybody who lost,
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
But lives, I'm not complaining about by any means because it could have been worse. We have people that, had trees on their homes, they got to start
Right.
over. So life is always going to be great when you ask me how I'm doing. Just waking up is great. With us, we had some of those setbacks as well with the weather. Ours was more with the power.
Oh.
So no rain damage or water damage or
Mhm.
wind damage, but the power, the transformers
Mm.
were popping like crazy
That's
here.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
And it is. And on Saturday, we had ours out for a while, and it was me and my neighbor.
Right.
And then at one point they got power, but we were still out.
Oh.
And I was like,
That's crazy.
oh man, not just us. And so it's myself and the neighbor over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same line. So all Sunday, my husband called. I went to go visit, and he was like, "Oh my God, the power is out."
Mm-hmm.
But it's something with the breaker box or something like that. So we had to call an electrician.
Oh,
Long
Lord.
story short, there was a short in the breaker box.
Oh, so was it caused by the power outage? Or
Yes,
was it,
yes.
Okay.
Energy came. They came, changed the lines, did everything, They fixed everything. But they did their part. But it affected something with my breaker box.
Oh.
So
Okay.
something with a short in it, and the guy came over and fixed it. But he actually showed us where it was sparking, and he was like, "Do not leave any laundry baskets out here,
Nothing.
any piece of clothing, just in case." But he was like, "I'm more than sure I fixed it." Ended up fixing that. Thank God for that, because you don't want to miss a spark, guys.
No.
It's
That's
behind
dangerous.
that breaker, but it's very dangerous.
That is very
Be
dangerous.
mindful. Don't be like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till later," because
Mm-mm.
that spark could have had us rebuilding or a possible
Yes.
fire. We just didn't know, and it kind of scared me. Like, that scared me. I had never
That
seen
is
that
very
the whole
scary.
16 years we've been in this house.
I never saw
Right,
it.
older breaker box needs to replace that, but
Mhm.
that was maybe the call right there. Watching that little spark, saying, "Hey,
Yeah, definitely.
maybe a wake up call for sure." Other than that, we made it safe through the weather. No major. Can't complain.
Well, it's good that you paid attention to that, and like she said, one little spark can cause a whole lot. And I think about an
Yes.
incident that happened with me at my own house. Same thing. It was a ceiling fan going and going and going, and we kept smelling something. Didn't know what it was. All of a sudden, ceiling fan is like in fire, like the whole thing
Oh, wow.
is in fire, and I'm like, oh my God, we're about to burn up in here. But I went automatically. Let me turn off the power source. I did that, and it stopped it. But I mean,
Right.
we had been smelling this thing burning. It wasn't just right in there. So we got to make sure that you pay attention to the signs. If you got something burning in your house or whatever,
Yes.
or smelling like it's burning, you see spark, something's wrong.
Something
Check it.
is
Check it.
definitely
Definitely
wrong.
check it, because we don't want to see nobody have no type of incidents go on because a lack of you not responding to
Correct.
the signs that you're seeing. So just make sure that's a good thing you brought up. Check
Yes.
those things, because that's definitely important.
Yes.
So that was pretty much all you had.
Yeah, that's all I
your fire?
got. And
From your
from my
from
spark.
your almost fire, from your spark.
Yeah, you told me don't. You need to be paying attention, because then we can't go live. if you
Yeah,
don't
because
be
if the
paying-
house catch on fire, then how we gonna shoot the show? Where we gonna go? I think we'll just go to my tri-side living room. He ain't got much going on over there. We can go over there and be in his space. He'll be all right.
You gonna rent a space over there. Somebody gonna let
Rent
us.
his
Some
there right now.
sweet person would have let us do it, but
Yeah.
we good. So
Yes.
we're gonna roll on. So
Keep rolling.
let's chop it up, y'all. On 2
Recap.
weeks ago.
Recap.
2 weeks ago, we had the show, April the 5th. It was a great show.
Yes.
We got a lot of feedback on the show. Thank y'all for the feedback, for sure. We talked about our high school years,
Fun.
how we used to be,
Pump the party.
how we used to have a good time, cutting up,
We did.
doing all kind of stuff, but now we're grown. But we talked about a lot of decision making, partying, how we enjoy, how we made bad decisions, how we overcame those decisions. Yes, because we definitely overcame those decisions. So not all bad decisions are bad.
No, they're not all bad. Not all bad decisions. Not all decisions are bad. Some of
Yes.
them may seem bad in the beginning.
In the
And we
beginning.
talked about the tattoos. We talked about how, tattoos could be a possible bad decision.
Yes.
Depending on where you get them, the placement, where they at.
Yes.
And depending on what you're trying to do with your future. We
Exactly.
talked about that. And that could possibly be a good or bad decision.
It could be.
We also talked about the pregnancy.
Yes.
Did we not talk about that?
We're about to.
Oh, we did? We are? I thought we talked about that last week.
No.
We didn't?
We just talked about things that happen in our life, decision making. But now we're going into kind of like the college area.
Okay.
After high school. Like
after
high school.
Okay. I thought we talked about pregnancy. I don't know. I guess we didn't. I guess I'm ready for today.
All right, guys. So with that being said, we talking about high school decision making, bad decision. Not all decisions are bad. They end up being blessings. So with that being said, I'm going to talk about pregnancy. Topic number 1 today is going to be about pregnancy. How do you feel about it? When's a great time? When it's not a great time? But at the end of the day, it's always God's time. So whatever you think, it's not always planned as you want it. Sometimes it's mainly God's plan. Not sometimes. It's always God's plan. And I feel like that's what happened with me when I got pregnant.
So you got pregnant. Talk about your experience. When you got pregnant, you was experiencing a young pregnancy, older pregnancy, a wanted pregnancy, a surprise pregnancy?
Yes. So my pregnancy came in after high school. It was fresh after high school.
Okay.
Very mind-blowing. Unexpected. Unexpected, but wasn't planning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's unexpected, but not planning. So with that, I was in my freshman year of college when it happened. Mm-hmm. And it pretty much finished my college career at the moment. Gotcha. Because bringing a kid in the world is definitely and very, very life-changing. Mm-hmm. A life-changing event.
Right.
So I got pregnant in college. I was at USL. I was very, very surprised. Now, was I doing something to do that? Yeah.
Obviously.
Preventing. I was on the pill.
You was?
I was on birth control. Yes, I was.
But you was doing something then.
But did I miss them? Now that I'm thinking back, I think I probably did. Evidently. Evidently, but it wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to set my dude up like that.
Mother Teresa, or what her name is, weird mother of God. Other than that, you was doing something.
Hey, don't call me out, but I'm gonna call myself out on that.
Mother of God.
Let me find it. I set myself. It happened, but was it a failure?
Right.
It was definitely a journey. Nothing I regret. I'm thankful for my kid, my oldest, who is now about to be 22 next month. Mm-hmm. Look at the blessing. Like I said, every decision. It's not a bad decision. I'm thankful for Caitlin. She'll be blessed. I'm thankful for her. 22 years in another month. 2 weeks.
So she's a birthday coming up.
Yeah, a birthday coming up. And I'm thinking she's trying to do something. I don't know. I think she's trying to set something up.
And I have a little something. The COVID almost over.
Right. So that's what happened with me with my first pregnancy and I'm not even going to get into the second one because the second one was planned. And I had a miscarriage in between. That happens, yes, in the middle of my two kids. You did?
Yeah. Between the two.
In between the two. That probably was the boy, but I ain't doing no more. That's a wrap. Other than that, how about you? I got pregnant at 19 and I had my first kid at 20, just to let y'all know a little bit about myself after high school.
So me, my pregnancy was right after high school too. I was actually 18 when I got pregnant, and I had my child at 18 as well. So I was a teenage mother, teenage pregnancy, whatever. I was finished high school. Got pregnant. It was rough. Yeah. It was different. It was crazy. I can remember knowing I was pregnant and I know how to tell my mom and them.
Yeah.
But my mama already knew. It's something about the mamas, like they already know. I could just remember sitting on the edge. I don't know how she figured it out. I just remember sitting on the edge of my bed like this. And she came in the room and she opened the door and she was like, what's wrong with you? Mm-hmm. And I said, nothing. You better not be pregnant, that's all I know. Bam, slam the door. I'm like, how in the world do she know this? Because I had no idea all she knew. Right. But she slammed the door and I was like, God, like how she know it? Then she came back in the bar and she like, I'm going to call Dr. Wagner's back right now. And you're going to, take the pregnancy test.
Right.
So we went, And I took the pregnancy test at WAG. I can remember sitting there on the table.
Right.
And WAG opens up the door and it's over and he say, congratulations.
Oh,
You're gonna have a baby. And I'm like, man, why did you telling me congratulations? Like, this is not a celebration. I said, you gonna call my mama? So he was like, yeah, we'll make that call. Because I ain't gonna tell her for real. Like, I ain't gonna be the one to confirm it.
Right.
So he called her and he told her, and then after that it was kind of rough. I went through that rough patch with my mama being mad, my mama and them being mad. Of course, your parents are gonna be upset. I don't say she was mad, but she was upset. You know what I'm saying? And then I can remember me moving out the house because, I know that it was like, it was a crazy situation. So I moved out and I went to live where my baby's father was from Thibodeau. I went to live in Thibodeau.
Gotcha.
And it was good though. Like I went to Thibodeau and it was good. Like I
18.
I didn't have the average situation. I was
out.
18. I moved out. I actually stayed at my aunt for about 2 weeks and then I went to live with them because I was skeptical. But I had a good life. I had a good pregnancy. Dude took care of me.
Yeah.
I went from a Mitsubishi Eclipse to a Mercedes Benz that he gave me. So baby, I was rolling. I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. But I will say this. I did not know what I was doing because I was too young.
Yes.
And I didn't realize I didn't know what I was doing until I had my second child.
Correct.
When I had Skylar, which was 8 years later, I realized, boy, I don't know what I was doing with my oldest child. So, Kaylin, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you're watching, I'm sorry, baby, but I don't know what I was doing with you. I was reading the parent magazines.
Yeah.
You know the parent magazines that you get?
See how you
And I was like,
right?
I was reading them, but I was not retaining any of the information.
Oh, no.
But I did know that you could dress it up and make it look cute and put gold in the head and stuff. So I was looking forward to that, and I did do that. You was cute. You had on your nice clothes. But I didn't know what I was doing. The child came home with a 2-ounce bottle, them little small bottles.
Yes.
I thought something was wrong with it. I was like, I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, this child not drinking the bottle, because I'm used to seeing my cousin's babies walk around with the 8-ounce bottle like this. So I thought the girl something was wrong with her because she wasn't even drinking the whole 2 ounces. I said, Mom, something wrong with this child. I don't know. Mom said, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's why you ain't need no beer because you even know what you're doing. The child ain't gonna do the child's stomach ain't that big. I said, well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, it was an experience, a blessing. I love both of my children. You know what I'm saying? What I wish I had waited till a little later to have my first child. Yeah, because I think I would have appreciated it more. I think I would have knew more. I think I would have been able to give her a better experience.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I was there. I did as much as I could.
Me too.
But I didn't know what I was doing.
No,
I was young.
We were really, really
I was
young. I had no
lost.
clue. I'm telling you, I remember when I found out.
Mm-hmm.
I was in
How was that?
Oh,
How you told your mama?
I was in the chill, man, from a distance. While I was in Lafayette, so she couldn't touch me or grab my neck.
Yeah. Right. Well, that was smart.
Yeah, but thankful I have a great father of like both of my kids. You know what I'm saying? He's amazing. And my mom ain't want to hear that, y'all.
They don't never want to hear they're gonna be great
That
dads.
dude from up the road.
What?
What? Oh my God. We ain't gonna get into that, but she loved him to death. My
No.
family does, yes.
No.
And she does. He proved an amazing point. He's great. He's great. But yeah, I told my mama from the dorm, and when I found out, I took the test and I threw it against the bathroom like
You was mad.
like that was false accusations.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What
Like
do you
I
mean
didn't even do nothing to get
I'm
this.
pregnant.
Yeah.
What do you mean I got a plus sign?
Plus
Must
sign.
be wrong. No girl, and I can see your friend. No girl, that's a plus.
I had somebody with me making sure it was, but I called my mom and I told my mom. I think I told my godmother first though. Mm-hmm. She's my go-to all the time if I have any concerns or anything. Mm-hmm. Thanks to my wonderful godmother who helps make things so much smoother. She made it so much smoother for me with relaying that news to my mom. Yeah. I think my mom was more worried about the age and everybody got to find out Tasha's pregnant.
Yeah,
you know how that
yeah.
goes. It's a process, this is what they're going to say. And you're in college and now you're going to drop out. And and I get it as a mom. Now I know.
Now you understand.
Now I understand. I'm not apologizing because we have great, beautiful children that we're raising. And other than that, that's pretty much how it went. But I'm thankful. It was a journey, though.
It was a journey.
It's been a great ride.
It's always a great ride.
It's been a great ride. It's been a great ride.
sometimes unexpected.
All right, so I want to talk about, guys, pregnancy, but what happens after delivery?
Lots of things that you
What
don't
happens?
want.
Let me see what happens
You know,
after
some
delivery.
people have that after delivery. They have that, and I never went through this. I don't know if you did. They have that time when they get down and depressed.
Yeah, it's
like some women-
postpartum.
that's-
It's
yeah,
postpartum depression. I had my moment when I cried when the baby cried too much. I was like,
Really?
she ain't gonna shut up. I had to go call my neighbor. I'm like, you need to come sit
Really?
over because I'm crying and she crying.
It's
And I
not
don't know why
funny.
she crying.
That's,
So
that's something serious.
yeah, I had to literally like take a walk across the street and she sat with her and then she was fine. I guess it was gas, you know? But
You didn't know. You were young.
colic and gas and all that. I was 19.
I totally get it.
Gas.
I get it. What do you mean? Colic? What is that?
Colic. She
It's
just crying
colic.
too much and the bottle ain't working. Nothing's working.
Right.
I definitely was not breastfeeding. I had no time for that.
Mm-hmm. I wish I did.
I tried. That hurt.
Because that's after
And
the
I
baby.
said, that's a wrap.
Breastfeeding is after the baby.
Shout out
but
to all the breastfeeding moms out there.
I wish somebody would have told me that breastfeeding makes you lose weight after the baby, because I would have latched on and pumped everything out of me. Even if I would have never gave it to the baby, I would have got all that weight off of me.
Oh my God.
Because that's what they say it do.
It do. It shrinks
They
your
said
belly.
if I knew that, I would have got me a pump and pumped that out. I would have pumped that out just to lose the weight. She still would have got her Infamil, but I still could.
You couldn't have
I would have been pumping out because I just feel like, I don't know, something about me with breast milk after the baby. I just feel like I'm not a cow. And I know that, I know you're not supposed to drink cow milk, but my mind is programmed to milk come from the cow for the baby.
Yeah.
And not for me. And I know like the mama milk, they say healthier.
It is.
And got
It
nutrients
is.
and stuff. I don't know. I just looked at it like I wanted my child to have the cow milk. But if I knew that,
Yeah, we didn't know nothing.
I didn't know that even with Skylar, I would have pumped that out.
Yeah.
I would have dried myself out. Like I would have dried myself from a D to an A cup. Swear, I would have dried myself out. Because that's after pregnancy stuff.
After
Because after
pregnancy
pregnancy, your body changes. Your body
Yes.
changes, right?
It does.
I hate
totally.
my after pregnancy body. Still to this day, I hate
So-
my after pregnancy body.
Yes. So
Hate
after
it.
pregnancy, you know the body does things. It's not like it's going back where it was.
No, it doesn't.
I started getting tiger stripes and shit.
What is that?
Tiger
Tiger stripe?
stripe.
Oh, like
Stretch
the
marks. I call them
stretch
tiger
marks.
stripes because
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna fill them out. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad,
Thank
but
you.
I'm like I got like two. I ain't stripping though. I can wear one piece. It's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, I call them tiger stripes. I gotta label them
Something.
some kind of.
That's not, the
like
tiger
a-
stripes sound more sexier than
That's
stretch
the word.
marks.
That's it. That's why it's stripes. I got to earn my stripes.
I had tiger stripes.
You had them.
You earn your stripes.
I earned my stripes. I'm gonna keep my little
You
stripes.
keep your stripes?
I'm keeping my stripes. What about you?
I had tiger stripes.
You had them.
I didn't have a lot of. I had enough. I had enough tiger stripes to make me get rid of the tiger stripes because I didn't like them. Because when I was in high school and I got pregnant the first time, I was 125 pounds. How many pounds you were?
111.
Okay, so you was like 111.
I
I
was
was
skinny.
125. After I had my first baby, I was like 135. I kept 10 pounds, right?
Wow.
I didn't like them 10 pounds, but the 10 pounds was here. They were in the wrong place.
Yeah.
So I didn't like them, so I decided, you know what, I want to get rid of them, which kind of, I guess, brings us into the next topic. I wanted to get rid of them. So I had a little
What you did.
augmentation done.
So hot.
I had all kind of augmentation done.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to share my augmentation.
This could be interesting because y'all know one thing. I learned Kirstin just like y'all learn. I be finding out stuff for this girl. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would share my augmentation.
okay.
So what do you feel? So you had tiger stripes or whatever. Or you still got your tiger stripes, right?
Minimal. I'm working on them. I got someone working out to
So
do.
you're working-
But
working on the tiger
I'm about to
stripes?
be 43 years old. I think for 43,
You look good.
I'm a roll with it.
I told you she looked
Oh
like
my God.
Sade today with her ponytail.
Y'all see my
It
hair
is
growth?
no ordinary love. It is no ordinary love going on over here. The
43.
sweetest taboo. Get it?
Yeah.
Yes. But so you kept your tiger stripes.
Yes, I'm keeping them. I'm going home with them.
Okay. How do you feel about the augmentation?
Okay.
How do you feel like do you feel like you would ever go that route? Do you feel like you would ever be like, you know what? I want an augmentation done. I want some type of work done to my body to make me feel better.
Right.
Do you?
I personally, it's cute. I've seen people that done it.
Mm-hmm.
Myself personally, I would say no, not just
No
yet.
lip
Like,
tuck, no nothing.
I wouldn't mind. You do it? You
I
want
do
to?
everything, bro. Oh, I would try it. I wish I knew how to perform them services. Because
I think it's a little tight in here, but I'm worried about the after effects. So after being in healthcare for 23 years, personally myself, no judging by any means, I just personally wouldn't do it. If you like it, I love it. I don't have to pay for it. That's pretty much what it boils down to. I don't have to pay for it. So if that's what you do, do what makes you feel amazing. Do what you want with your body. It's your body. That's the thing. Don't worry about what people say or why they feel or, oh, her butt used to be flat. Now it's round and big. Do your thing, baby.
Back up in the chair.
Let's talk about this. Because I think she got more to touch on in this area than I do. I feel like y'all may have a lot of interest in tonight because she pretty thick over there. So
Wait, I'm gonna explain it all.
I think we got time to do that. And then y'all make sure y'all leave your comments down there.
Yeah.
On your thoughts and everything. So when we do play back or before we get off the show, I'll run through something and say hey or whatever. But let's listen to Kirstin about her body augmentation since she had tiger stripes and I still got mine. But I want to know about this.
Okay, so all right, so my most recent, I would say, augmentation to myself, or I don't know what you want to call it. I got something done to my face, so I'll come to the camera so y'all can see. You see these eyebrows? Just got them done. Went to Atlanta. Over the weekend when I was.
That's where you at?
That's where I was. That was one of the reasons. That was one of the reasons I went. I went and got my eyebrows done. So all this is basically it's ombre. It's called a hybrid brow, right? Nice. So it's the combination of microblading and tattooing and all that different stuff going on. So right now they're very dark because I'm in a healing process. So the healing process takes about 14 days. Can't get any water on them, can't exercise, can't put makeup on them, can't do that. And that's why I'm kind of looking plain face right now.
She pretty though, huh?
Thank you. Gonna be even prettier once I heal and peel. Because I got a heal and peel here. So that was the latest thing I do. I do that once a year, and I do that because of the fact that I like to get makeup done to my face, and I don't like. I mean, it helps your artist to not have to draw as much on your face because it's already there. It's already in place. You just gotta fill in and go around it. And you can almost do your own thing on some days. I don't know how.
Like it's fine. Like they're popping. Like they are popping.
Yeah, that's because they are full of pigment and they are healing. They're not going to be this dark or this big. They're going to shrink up because I'm still swollen. But that's one of the things I did. So after pregnancy, right? We talked about that after pregnancy. But before the the first thing I done. So when people was getting butt shots. Remember when it was the thing where everybody was talking about getting butt shots?
Yes.
Well, I got those. I went for a round of that. I went to Dallas. I went to Dallas, Texas. Yes. This was about 10 years ago. So my journey's been for a while.
You've been rolling.
It's been a while. This was about 10 years ago. I went to Dallas. Got me some injections, girl. Water-based saline. So I didn't have to worry about all that boxing and stuff that you see on them, them YouTube specials and Instagram, and it'd be like, oh, her butt is like growing different areas and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't got none of that going on. I did get that done. I was injected with water-based saline. Water-based saline, if you know what that is, it absorbs within your body, right?
Okay. So
it absorbs within your body, and that's why they say, oh, her ass big or her butt big, I'm sorry, and then it goes down, right? It shrinks.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was there, and then it's not there anymore. Well, yes, that does happen because it's water-based saline, so it's going to just dissolve in your skin, and it's going to dissolve in your body, so it's not going to be there anymore. So that's why it's big when you get them injections, and then it's not big. But then people stopped getting it because people started injecting people with stuff like, I don't know, tire flat, fix a flat, something, I don't know what they were saying.
Fix a flat. See, that's the thing. That's why the risk.
It is. The risk was high.
I don't want nobody to put nothing in me that I don't know. I'm not saying nothing.
And I didn't know that was water-based saline. That's what they told me. I ain't no medical professional. What them girls said they was putting in there. They said they was putting water-based saline. I was like, all right. She said it's gonna dissolve. You might need to come back again, but right, cool. So I let them inject it. It was cool. It looked nice. I mean, it looked nice. It was nice. It was nice.
Did you see it like right away, or
you see it right away? Because you feel it right away. It blow up like a balloon. You feel it right away because when they inject that needle.
I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to learn to see.
You don't want that.
I really don't think so.
That ain't it. Because you up when they do that. It ain't no going to sleep. It ain't no putting you to sleep. It ain't no injecting it in you and you getting numbed. No, this is all live action with this big old needle and they pumping that stuff in you.
I'm looking over here like I'm not even worried about the live ones. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
That's serious. And
y'all
it hurts.
learning here.
It hurts. They blow you up on each side. They got 2 people working at one time. They stick in one side, they stick in the top, they stick in the bottom, they make it come out. And then you start leaking. You leaking not because you got water-based saline in there, stuck these holes in you.
Oh my God.
So now they do use super glue. They use super glue to seal the wound. Yeah, and they put a little cotton ball on it.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest cotton ball to get off.
Y'all paying attention.
That's the hardest cotton ball to get off.
We getting a real.
That is the real. I'm serious.
Yes.
It was, you couldn't sit down for about 2 weeks after thing.
How you did that?
I just was kind of like sitting like this. You sit like that. You sit like this.
See, I ain't got time for all that.
And sometimes you sit on a pillow and you can't sit because you want your butt to stay in the shape. You can't wear jeans, you can't wear nothing tight, you always blue stuff. So I was at work. I was at BSF, baby, being a whole operator. With all that going on, cotton on me and everything. Just telling them, hey, look, y'all might have to take it a little easy tonight. But hey, because I just got something done. I had bigger pants I had to put on. My pants didn't fit no more because, they plump me up. But then eventually it did shrink down, right?
Okay.
It did shrink down. And what you're seeing now, though, is not a result of that. Which I'm saying.
So this is water based here?
This is not no base.
So
the water base gone.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy.
No, you can ask. The water base is completely gone. It's completely
Y'all want to know, right?
They want to know. Look, the water base is gone. That's natural. Water base gone. That's natural back there, but that's how. I'll let you know how I got there. I'm gonna let you know how I got there.
Okay.
It's water base. It's not water base.
It's not.
The water base is gone.
Okay.
So then, after that, I got a super extended tummy tuck, which is they cut me from the super extended. Your normal tummy tucks when they was getting them before we knew about them was right here in the front.
Yeah.
So then the doctor started figuring out, well, we can cut these girls halfway in half. You know what I'm saying? We could cut them in half. I've pretty much been almost cut in half, all the way back here. They cut you way back here. Literally, I was cut way back here. My scars go this far back.
Oh, wow.
They cut you, and they cut that skin, and they lift it up. I guess that's what they do. I wasn't up.
Okay.
They put you to sleep for this one.
Yeah.
They lift it up. They do muscle repair because I guess whenever you push a baby out,
yes,
your little muscles in there, they get loose.
There
and stuff like that. That's the after pregnancy. And that's what I wanted to get rid of. So they stitch the muscles back together and make them tight again. I believe that's what they make them tight.
You went far into whatever they
say. That's what I was doing. They make them tight, and then they do a little liposuction. They liposuction you here. I liposuction all of my back, liposuction my sides, liposuction here, and then they pull you back down and they stitch you back together, like a little doll or something. They stitch you back together, and then your cut gotta heal. And you gotta heal. Like you get up walking like this, and you can't even walk, and you like this for about a month or so until you can
stand up,
get back right. So I did that.
Wow, guys.
And I still was not satisfied. So that's one thing I will tell you: if you decide to start doing them procedures, you'll never be satisfied. You're gonna get to the point where you're satisfied it ain't gonna be the first time. Well, for me, it's not, and for most of the people I know, it's never a one and done thing. Like,
is it addictive? Or do you ever feel like do you feel like it's ever going to be enough?
I don't think
it?
I think that went off, but I don't think for me it's ever going to be enough, only because I keep on planning more. So I don't know when enough is enough. I don't know. Not right now for me. Yeah. I know that because even after that, like I said, I wasn't satisfied. Right. I still felt like I got a little pudge right here. Why? And I still see it. It's there, and you have to go. So I'm scheduling more. Because why do you keep appearing? I don't know. But you gotta go, okay? So that's how I felt after the first one. And so then I went back again, and I got another what you would call a 360 liposuction. Oh, right? Wow. So the 360 liposuction, they suck you out 360, like a circle, full circle. All up your back, all your sides, all your back, all this. Let me show y'all.
Wow, let me see.
All of this. They suck
You
all
have
of it.
nothing.
Yeah, I still got her right here. She still stays swollen for some reason right here. I don't know why. But anyways, they suck all of that out.
You have no waste.
So you're in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
To you, I have no waste. To me, I have too much waste. But that's
Okay.
another story. That's the reason why it's so addicting, because you see what it does, and then it's gonna come back a little bit, and then you need to go back down. In order to do that, either you're gonna eat right, which I don't do, or you're gonna exercise, which I don't like, or you're gonna go keep getting sucked out, right? So anyhow, I did that 360. It looks good, but I don't diet a lot.
Yeah.
I don't exercise a lot. I like to eat. So what happens if you do that and you don't take care of your stuff?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
You don't take care of your stuff, it's coming back.
Yeah.
It's coming back. But you know where mine started coming back? Here.
Really?
My legs are like, they're not horrible, but they're bigger than what they was. And they come back here. So this is where all of the butt comes from. And then when you get the 360 liposuction, it makes your waist smaller, so it makes your butt look bigger. It makes it look more pronounced than what it is. Like if I could almost do the Kim Kardashian thing. We could sit a little bottle right here because it's got a shelf. It's like it becomes a shelf. It becomes a shelf. You can sit this bottle on. I swear. It becomes a shelf.
We're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna try it. We're not gonna try it live. But seriously.
She got some extensions.
And then I went back again for another 360, another round of 360.
God.
And that was good. I had liked that one. That one I really liked because I was like third time's the charm, really. I had really liked that one.
Did you go here in the state?
So,
Or travel?
The first time I went to Miami.
Okay.
I went to Miami for my first
Doctor
show.
Miami or?
No, I went
just
to
a doctor.
I went to a doctor that actually used to work with Dr. Miami.
Gotcha.
I went to him.
Y'all be listening.
Yeah.
Some good doctors. If y'all
I don't recommend nobody go to him. I would not recommend nobody go to him because I didn't like my work.
Okay.
I went back to him a second time, and he did my second thing or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And maybe I didn't like my work because it wasn't what it was supposed to. I don't know, but I didn't like it. So I went back to him a second time about the 360. And then when I went back for my third 360, I did that here in Louisiana at Dr. What's his name? I'm looking at.
In Baton Rouge.
In Baton Rouge. Dr. Sanchez. Dr. Sanchez in Baton Rouge. Dr. Sanchez is very good. Very good bedside manner. I would recommend him to anybody. But I have to go back for a fourth round.
Oh, man.
Why? Because I feel like I eat too much and I don't exercise. So I want to go back next year, but it's a doctor I'm looking at, Jung Money. I think he in Texas.
What's his name?
So Dr. Jung, I'm shouting you out right here. Give me a little discount on stuff because I'm tired paying. I'm tired paying for this. I'm tired paying. Jung Money. Jung, I think he may be like an Asian or something. I don't know where the money comes from.
But the money?
Because he's making it.
Yeah.
That's why. I don't know. Because I know they charge for it. So
yeah.
I do definitely want to go back. But I'm trying to kind of like diet right now and stuff. So for me, it all started for me because what we talked about earlier, after the baby. After the baby, your body changes.
Yes.
Some people accept their changes. Some people like them. Me personally, I don't. I didn't.
Yeah.
I still don't. I don't know if I ever will get to the point where I'm satisfied. I hope I do. I really do. I really hope I get to the point where I can diet and exercise, but I just don't see that happening right now.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping maybe after the next go round, I can diet and exercise. And do I recommend it to anybody? If you feel like it, do it. If you don't, it messes your body up.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to ask you, in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, I could probably think, yeah, I would, but then I think, well, what are they putting in? Or not saying trusting, you know, I'm in healthcare,
right.
but in my mind, that's my mind. But like I said, it's your money, you do what you want to do. But my question, and I never get to really ask anybody, do you feel the effect or the difference, like where maybe it's like, oh yeah, I know things got tightened and this and that. Do you feel bad sometimes, or do you feel the difference? Like, what about your bladder and stuff like that?
Oh, Lord, child.
Let me get my screen back on real quick, guys.
Okay. I will definitely say you do feel different. My bladder is not the same. I have to use the bathroom like I can't go. I used to say drink a bottle of water and not have to use the restroom after. Now I have to. That never happened until I had surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Never happened until I had surgery. I think they got a lot to do with the original tummy tuck that I had because, you know, they move your navel, they give you a new belly button and all that. Like they burn a hole in you and be like, here, boom, you got a new belly button.
I
Because they move it.
Inquired. I guess that's why.
Yeah, everything changes, and I don't know what your belly button is connected to.
Yeah.
But I mean, they gotta be affecting something.
Yeah,
they burn this thing. I don't know. I don't even know how they do it. But I do know. I know it's connected to your child, but I don't know what else it functions in your body. I don't know. I just know I got a whole new one, and it literally looks like a butthole. Swear to God. I swear, it looked like a butthole. It's the ugliest belly button ever. And I'll tell you, oh, your belly button is healing so nicely. It's healing so nicely. You're lying. It looks like a butthole. Like, it's so ugly. That's why people put tattoos all around it and shit. Make it look like a sun.
Oh, gotcha.
And a lot of people tattoo their whole scar. And so that's another thing I got to do, get a whole nother scar because I don't like it. So that's when I go back and do that. I'm going to do a scar revision. It's crazy. But does it change the way your body feels? Yes. I don't run the same. I don't have that same energy anymore. I've been cut on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been jugged.
And go and get some more.
Because I know you eventually feel better. You know what I'm saying? So, but your body is different. Like my bladder is not the same at all. My bladder is totally off.
Okay.
If I drink one Michelob, I have to use the bathroom.
So you need a diaper?
Oh no, not yet. I think I will in the future. I swear. You
No
laughing?
offense, no offense.
You laughing, but I
But I
really
like your bladder.
look. If I had to go to New York,
for surgery.
you're right. If I had to go to New York Times Square right now, when it's dropping the ball, where you can't use the bathroom nowhere, I wouldn't be able to drink nothing.
Yeah.
Because I literally would need a diaper. I'm serious.
I get it.
And I'm gonna need one later on in life. Like I will need one.
Will.
So whoever has to take care of me when I'm 70, I'm gonna need my dependent. They got the cute kind now. I hope I didn't make the thongs because that's what I like to wear. So I hope they got the thong depends. That's gonna really work.
I think you.
With some little flowers on it. You know how they got the little flowers on them they make it now.
That's another conversation.
Yes.
Yo, well,
Yes.
I need to know what some people think about
Everything.
everything.
We need your voices. We need your comments. I mean,
wanna
we're gonna
know.
watch it after and get everything you say along the way. But yeah, like
I want to know what y'all talking about out there.
Definitely. What you got? What you got going on?
Oh
What
my
time it is?
God.
I don't go to it.
Oh,
We good.
We good. 'Cause
We perfect. We
I
perfect.
got a quick thing I want to talk about, a pet peeve before we hang.
But check,
Making
girls.
sure.
You gonna get your body done.
She'll talk to you while looking.
While Tasha looking at things, just do your research. Do your
Yes.
research. It's very important. Do your research. Read up on it. Research your doctors. Make sure that they're board certified.
Yes.
You don't want to just be going to any doctor. They got a lot of doctors out there. A lot of people choose to go out of the country, and that's cool. I was just thinking with somebody that has already went to this doctor that you know and you trust, that have been out of the country and went to the doctor that you go into, somebody that you know that's a real person that you could talk to, not somebody you meet on Instagram or anything like that.
Right.
Most of the people that I know that had surgeries are not afraid to talk about them. They're not afraid to tell people what they're going through with them. They're not afraid to tell people the pros and cons of them. So if you know somebody that's in your circle that then had this done, talk to them. They're going to tell you the pros, the cons. I don't know how many people I can talk to that I tell everything because I'm an open book when it comes to that. I don't care, who knows what or whatever the case may be. I'll share to help the next person because people are interested in doing this. And people have been doing this for a long time. Us within our communities, I think, we got onto this like about maybe 8 to 10 years ago. It wasn't as, popular.
Yeah.
Now it's very popular and people want to do it. But I just say, do your research. I'll talk to anybody. So if you have any questions about anything, doctors to go to, things of that nature, recovery, all that, because it's all a process. Don't be afraid to ask and don't just go. Always do, your research on things like that.
That makes sense. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. I am so excited we got to talk about it. Yes, we're talking real talk, real life, real woman,
real cuts,
real answers,
bruises,
real cuts,
real healing going on over here. I want my boobs done though. I will say that.
They look fine.
That's because I got a bra. I want to be able to walk around like the girls do with no bra. I want a bra. I want to walk around braless.
I think I could do that.
I think that'd be cool. I think boobs are cool. I mean, because they drop
Yeah.
as the age goes. They do that something called they got like a gravitational pull. And they pull down, they drop. They drop with age. So I would like to get a lift.
Just a little quick lift.
Just a lift. That's all. But that to me is the scariest part. I would be
because it's
do
cut.
everything. just that part is just scary to me. That's why I haven't did it yet.
I'm surprised. That's why I'm like,
it's coming. Don't you worry. I just want to do it once, so I'm kind of trying to wait till I'm about 46.
That's what if I think.
So I ain't got to do it no more. When it lasts 20 years, they'll last till I'm 66.
You can
I
still
might be alright.
wear a cute little shirt.
I might be alright at 66 because I don't think I'm gonna be 66 and look 66. I think I'm gonna be 66 and look 60. So I'll probably still be getting surgeries at 66.
Oh God. Okay.
Might as well. Why not?
Yeah, it's okay.
We'll just keep reversing.
Y'all remember she talked about, I'm not a boss. Oh,
I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not.
remember that. This girl probably doesn't, I don't even want to know the amount of money. Just me thinking about it.
I don't even want to think about it.
I'm thinking about all the trips I could have been on with all
Me
that
too.
money.
I'm thinking about all the investing
world.
Could have done a lot of
You invested in your body.
I did, but I'm talking about like investing.
Well, you did what you wanted to do too.
That's true.
You did.
You're right.
However much you
I did invest in it, and it was a lot. It adds up. I will say that. It does add up. It does add up. You have to start flying to different places and paying for recovery homes because I always stayed in a recovery house, except for when I was in Louisiana. Yeah, that adds up. The aftercare adds up. You gotta have massages after the surgery, so you don't just stop your money right there. You gotta have like 13,000 massages after, because if not, then your body's gonna get all hard, and you're gonna start forming these hard pockets. So when you get the massage girls, and they massage all these pockets out. And make you soft and nice and flat.
And mushy.
And then you gotta wear, this is the other thing, you gotta wear this garment for months. After you have these surgery, you gotta wear this garment. You're gonna wear like for almost 6 months.
Oh no.
And you got a little piece where you can pee out of, and it's funky. It's like yeah, it's funky. It's a funky experience. Like
for
I said,
a cute body, for a sexy body.
For a sexy body, and you're walking around with this garment on as tight as I don't know what, and you got a board inside of it, pads inside of it. You bigger than what you was before wearing these garments. You gotta wear these little loose clothes.
Oh wow.
And it's not good. I mean, but it's good. The end results are good. But it's just.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're okay, and
yes, I'm alive.
Good luck with your future procedures. Anyone out there, if y'all have any questions for Kirstin?
Yeah,
this is her area.
This is my area.
This is her area
definitely
of expertise. I
want a facelift one day.
I'm gonna just keep pulling this ponytail back.
Let me see. Like, that's why I wear my hair up a lot. People don't know that. Let me tell you, girl, something else.
Yes.
You take your hair and you put it in a high ponytail. You take your hair and you put it in any kind of ponytail. But you pull it automatic facelift.
Yes.
Girls don't realize that. Why do I wear my hair up in ponytails and things like that? It's an automatic facelift. Automatic facelift. You don't even have to pay for it. For free of charge. So until that day comes, you just facelift yourself.
That's it.
This is a facelift I have going on here. A free facelift.
She
I just
probably got something free.
Give you a good pointer. I should never give my secret, but that's the facelift.
It's okay. But we want to help. We're here to help.
We are here to help.
Everybody can't do it, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure everybody is on track. What's going on? We want to give y'all some, like we say, real life, real women, real answers, real talk.
Real topics.
Before we log off real quick, I told Kirstin I wanted to share something. Not that bothers me or whatever, but I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. Real talk. Pet peeves. You have any major pet peeves? I have one.
What is yours?
Mine is, okay, I think I told you when we first started communicating, maybe, just how I feel about stuff and just being honest. One of my biggest pet peeves is communication, not just talking, the way we communicate with one another. Not on just a personal level, a business level, we cool, whatever. Pretty much greetings. Hey, how you doing? Hope all is well. Good morning, good evening. Just hey.
Are you talking about like
what's up?
Like text message greetings, or just when they call you phone, or
in
general?
Phone. I think it leads more to phone greetings. Phone greetings. Let's chop it up on phone greetings. So y'all can learn a little bit about me. I can learn a little about y'all, and y'all. In case I happen not to respond one day,
you ain't know why.
You gonna know why. No offense, but this is just my thing. Texting, social media, whatever. I'm always, hey, good morning, happy Monday, hey, how you doing? It's just me. Everybody's not the same, but when you communicate with somebody you hadn't talked to in forever, or you don't talk to them every day, and like my mom, I would tell my mom and my sister good morning every morning. Just, you never know. You never know what people are going through. You never know what people are dealing with. You don't know if something happened in their family, with their relationship, just you want to come off in a positive greeting manner as far as, hey, hope all is well. Hello, how are you? Just something. I've been getting some messages here and there, and not in my DM so much, some text messaging. You doing something? Where you at? You busy?
And you're saying this is from people that you don't normally talk to on a daily basis?
Yeah.
Just random.
Just random. Just random, y'all. Just random. Not a hey, how you doing? I could have had something going on in my life where I'm stressed out. You don't even know what's going on with me.
Right.
But y'all always, like I said, check on your strong people because
yes.
I got a lot of shit going on myself. Excuse my language,
That's
but
right.
you heard that before. Anyway, so watch your approach. Your approach sometimes can come off very aggressive or very negative or very, make me turn my nose up like, I don't know. I might stop replying and that maybe they might get the picture.
They might get it, right?
Yeah. So I'm just here, just live all over the world, however it is. I just want to make sure we have that respect, and it's a respect thing. I'm very respectful to everyone. If I ever text you and not say something, we done initiated the conversation an hour ago or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just not gonna, just say, hey, what you doing? Or you got this, or you gonna come to this, or whatever. It's about the greeting, y'all. So just make sure y'all be mindful with that. It touches me a little different. So I think my way I'm gonna correct it is probably don't reply. So if it comes across,
tell you good morning or hello.
But I told my coworkers and everybody, like they know, and I'm like, man, you're so rude. And I be clowning, but I be like kind of serious because when you're raising kids and you're the younger ones and people watching you never know who watching you and stuff like that. Some of them gonna know who I'm talking about or what I'm talking about because I preach it at work. I preach it everywhere, at home. If I see something come across and I'm like, tell my husband, I'm like, babe, could you believe they just did this? And he was like, oh Lord. Yeah, I mean.
And you feel strongly about it, I mean.
Yeah, totally. So just be mindful, y'all. Be respectful. Just say, hey, like you never know. I mean, I got 6,000 zillion, whatever you want to call it, things going on in my head. And like just that, like, I'm like, why you did that? I'm already having a bad day or something like that. You just don't know. Just say, hey, just say how you doing, something.
Right.
Just something in that manner. That's just one of I don't have no other real pet peeves other than that.
And a lot of people say that. I hear that a lot from people, especially like business owners and stuff. When you
yes, I think it's business.
Something, they would rather be greeted with a hi, hello, how you doing? I was wondering if, whatever the case may be. And I sometimes catch myself if I do this to the girl that does my makeup all the time. I'll say what I gotta say, and I'm like, oops, I forgot to say here. And I'll be like, oh, good morning, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Because I forget sometimes.
Yeah, no.
And that's sometimes what you don't know. Yeah, you don't know what people are going through. And like you say, you gotta, also that goes with checking on the people that are strong. Because a lot of people may think, I don't need to tell you good morning. I don't need to tell you hello. Because you're strong enough to where that won't bother you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just the image that you portray to people. And they might think they don't have to tell you that. And until you say that, like what you're saying now, hey, you know what, I would rather a good morning, I would rather a hello. They're going to do that.
How are you?
Or how are
something.
you?
Not even, hey, how are you?
Because
hey,
they think you're
just
strong.
Just a GM.
Good morning.
Just a GM.
Yeah.
Just a GN, a GM. Just whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, check on your strong friends.
Yeah.
Right? Check on your strong friends. Because they may be viewing you as, that's my strong friend.
I am.
But
I'm still
sometimes
human.
my strong friend might need
I
that
have
hello.
a lot of stuff going on here.
Right.
Yeah. It's a lot to juggle, but I'm gonna do it. I ain't quitting. No days off. I'm never gonna be off.
No days off.
No days off. Never gonna be off.
No.
So you have anything you want to say before we end the show, Casey?
Nothing much that I gotta say. I enjoyed it as usual.
Yeah.
I enjoyed talking about everything we talked about. I enjoyed hearing your last little bit on the pet peeves, and then on a positive note. I know that's normally you.
Yeah.
So.
Not too much, but thank you guys for joining this Instagram live. It's gonna be on Watch TV. Okay. I will be uploading to YouTube. All of our shows eventually will move to the YouTube platform in order. Y'all can kind of search it how y'all want, but it will be moving there eventually. Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter as well. I don't know if Kirstin even started her Twitter yet, but I'm on Twitter.
I cannot keep up.
Bossy78 and then Tasha's Talk Kirstin know. We on Twitter. You just never know who we may go visit or interview one day. You never know.
And that's
our
going to be
goal.
something that's going to be coming. We will be going to different places and interviewing other people or inviting other people over to get a little couple segments like that going as well. It's just a building. We're building right now. It's amazing. And I'm looking at 5 different screens. Right now it's crazy because we started off with one little camera.
Yes.
And now we're up to like 5 different screens.
Goals
and I think we
and
still have a few more to go. But
we do.
I appreciate everybody watching. You know?
Yes, same here. Thank y'all again. This is Tasha's Talk along with Kirstin, where you get real life, real women, real answers, and real talk. We are going to sign off. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, somebody was trying to teach me how to do a sign.
For tuning in.
Y'all
Y'all have a great week. Let me add that.
Great
rest of the week. Positive week. Stay focused.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes.
Don't complain too much, guys.
Don't complain too
We
much.
complain, but you know what?
Don't
It's
complain
life.
too
If
much.
you wake up, better roll out.
Roll on out.
Not everybody wake up. Turn it up.
The end.
The end.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. We out. 2 weeks. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
I'm about to hit the buttons on y'all.
She about to
I'm about to hit the buttons.
check out.